This is the Dreo digital version of this humidifier. This is where you're gonna have to make sure it's clean. This area gets dirty. I take it all apart, clean it once a week. This part's really, really important. It comes off. Just make sure you put it back and you pop it down, or it's just to float will allow all the water to keep coming out. That's what allows the water just to come in a little bit at a time that it needs. Everything is easy to disassemble and clean. All of this comes off. You can go down there and clean it with a little brush. I made a separate video on the analog version if you're interested in that one instead. They're very, very similar. Odd thing is that this digital one, when compared to the analog, puts out a little bit less moisture, which is very odd because it looks the same. So the analog will be on 2 out of 3 and this one will be on 3, and they use up the water about the same, which is kind of weird. Put everything back together. Assemble. Some water in it. This is the top part. You can also take off this diffuser. You can turn it like that. Take it off to clean inside. Assembles easily. Put it together and turn off the lights. You can turn off the nightlight. You can turn it on dim or off. So it's got 3 light sections. 3 of the moisture levels, 1, 2, 3. It's the output level. This light here also will change color depending on what humidity it senses. Now remember, this moisture is coming all around this unit, so what it's saying is not what it really is in the room. And I just cleaned this unit, so it got moisture all over the outside. That's why it says 73. It's more like about 45% humidity. Then I use a separate hygrometer, which measures the humidity all on its own, 10-20 feet away from it, to tell what the real humidity in the whole apartment is. You can see it's already starting to go down because, you know, I wipe it off, but it's still got moisture and because it's just been cleaned. That's why it says it's so high. What else? It's an awesome unit. I clean it once a week. I fill this up between the two of them twice a day. At the end of the day, it may only be half gone, but I fill it up anyways. Been using it 5 to 6 weeks. It's awesome, so cleanable. I just love it. Love it. I've had others that were so hard to clean. This is very quiet. I can't say enough good things about it. And if you need a lot of moisture, I live in a big place that you can't turn the heat off completely, and it makes it very, very dry in here. This has helped it so my nose don't bleed, and my plants are much, much happier.
I cannot rave about this humidifier anymore. I just got it in the mail and I'm already in love with it. It's easy to set up, and the Alexa setup is also awesome. So, Alexa, turn humidifier on.
Okay.
So you have some options here. You can download the app to navigate it, or you can also do it on the humidifier. So they have options. They have their on and off button, they have the modes, they have the light, and then that's for Wi-Fi, the A for setup. But it's super easy, and they come with all the instructions. But if I were to go inside the app, I can turn off that yellow light, which means it's dry. with still having the humidifier on. So if you're doing it while sleeping, and it's super quiet. And then if you want to see it with the light off, super quiet, super user friendly. I would rate this humidifier a 10 out of 10, and it's very sleek and looks very nice with the rest of your decor, and it's not super large and it's so quiet. So 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. If it's in your cart, just go ahead and buy it.
I just ordered the Dreo humidifier because I have the flu, and they suggested getting a humidifier. It was very easy to set up. We put just a little bit of water in, and within seconds, look at all the steam that was coming out. I like the fact that it has the amount of percentage that it's sending out, and I'm assuming it could be adjusted. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I'm liking it a lot.
And here's a good update. The machine is not working at all. I've plugged in, I've took it out, I've turned it on. So let's see if I can actually manually do it now. There we go. This is the problem I have to come through every couple minutes. This thing just keeps shutting down nonstop.
Lo estoy probando. Mira, aquí tiene esto aquí como un rajadito. Y me di cuenta que esto no trae lo que viene de fábrica. No sé si es que sea de uso. Yo lo pedí nuevo. Y esto aquí rajadito. Así que vamos a ver. Mientras que funcione bien, me quedo con él. Si no, se devuelve.
computer, set the humidifier to 50%.
Everyone saves adulting for another time. 3-course meals and with chocolate pinatas. And conference rooms.
The developers announced that they weren't supporting it with new content or features in September 2023. At least they gave away all the cool stuff.
And that's something.